Welcome to today's video. In the world of cinema, an impressive opening scene doesn't just grab your attention right away, but also sets the foundation for the entire movie. These opening moments can be filled with tension, suspense, or even surprise twists that no one sees coming. We all know that a great movie can start strong, drawing the audience in immediately. But not every movie can create the opening moments that leave you awestruck. Today, we're going to dive into top 10 most impressive movie opening scenes, where each film in this list has its unique way of making sure the audience can't take their eyes off the screen from the very first second. Whether you're a fan of action, psychological drama, or fantasy, each of these films has its own distinctive way of launching its story. So which of these films' opening scenes made you say, wow, right from the start? Let's find out. 10. Mad Max: Fury Road, 2015. The film opens with one of the most intense action scenes in recent years, as Max, Tom Hardy, is captured and taken into a desolate, chaotic wasteland. This opening scene sets up a dangerous, unstable world where everything is in ruins and survival is the ultimate goal. The fast-paced shots and stunning visuals create an immediate sense of urgency and danger, keeping viewers on the edge of their seats. What makes this opening special is the way it plunges us right into the action, offering a world filled with chaos and risk. Max is thrust into a relentless fight for survival, and the opening sequence perfectly sets the tone for the rest of the film. The powerful imagery combined with the intensity of the action ensures that this opening scene is unforgettable. 9. Saving Private Ryan, 1998. The opening scene of Saving Private Ryan is one of the most realistic and brutal depictions of war ever captured on film. The D-Day landing on the beaches of Normandy is presented in an intensely raw and violent manner, with gunfire and chaos flooding the screen. The sheer realism of this scene immediately immerses the viewer in the horrors of war. The scene not only portrays the brutality of the battlefield, but also highlights the sacrifices and heroism of soldiers. The opening sequence serves as a stark reminder of the cost of war, with its graphic realism making a profound impact on the audience, setting the stage for the rest of the film's emotional journey. 8. C7N, 1995. The opening of C7N is a haunting and eerie sequence where a mysterious killer is shown committing disturbing acts, setting the tone for the dark and gritty world of the film. The visuals are unsettling, and the mood is tense from the start, immediately drawing the viewer into a world filled with sin, violence, and mystery. What makes this opening particularly impactful is the psychological depth it adds to the story. You're not just watching a serial killer at work. You're drawn into the mind of someone who sees the world through a very twisted lens. This immediately establishes a chilling atmosphere and raises questions about the film's exploration of crime, justice, and human nature. 7. The Dark Knight, 2008. The Dark Knight opens with a thrilling bank robbery executed by Joker, Heath Ledger. This opening scene immediately grabs attention, setting a tense and dangerous atmosphere. Joker, with his sharp intellect and cruelty, creates a world full of chaos. This opening isn't just a bank robbery. It's Joker's strategy to disrupt Gotham. The intense action and suspenseful sound design keep the audience hooked from the very start. The Dark Knight isn't just a superhero film. It delves into themes of morality, power, and psychological conflict. The contrast between Batman and Joker is introduced masterfully right from the opening, laying the groundwork for the entire film. 6. Gladiator 2000. The opening of Gladiator is a brutal, action-packed sequence where Maximus leads an army against the Germanic tribes. This intense battle establishes Maximus' character as a fierce and capable leader. The opening not only sets the tone for the film, but also shows the strength and leadership qualities of the character. The battle scenes are both grand and personal, combining epic scale with an emotional story about loss, revenge, and honor. The opening sequence also introduces the viewer to the film's main themes of loyalty and the desire for justice, making it one of the most memorable openings in cinematic history. 5. Jurassic Park, 1993. The opening scene of Jurassic Park presents a terrifying attack by a dinosaur in the research facility, immediately setting the stage for a world where the lines between humanity and nature are blurred. The tension is palpable as the audience is introduced to the frightening possibility of what happens when humans try to control prehistoric creatures. This opening scene not only sets the tone for the rest of the film, but also raises moral questions about the use of science and the consequences of playing with nature. The quick pacing and sense of danger from the very start make it one of the most iconic opening sequences in film. 4. The Amazing Spider-Man 2, 2014. The opening scene of The Amazing Spider-Man 2, 2014, kicks off with a thrilling chase as Spider-Man Andrew Garfield faces off against Alexei Sitsevich, who will later become Rhino. This intense sequence immediately pulls the audience into a dangerous world, where Spider-Man confronts powerful and cunning foes. Beyond the action-packed sequence, the opening also establishes the connection between events, particularly how Sitsevich will become an important villain in the film. At the same time, it highlights the tension in Peter Parker's personal life, especially his relationship with Gwen Stacy. This opening scene is not only memorable, but also sets the stage for Spider-Man's upcoming adventures, full of challenges and risks. 3. Jaws, 1975. The opening scene of Jaws is a terrifying sequence where a woman is attacked by a shark during the night. This simple but chilling moment immediately sets the stage for the rest of the film, establishing a sense of fear and suspense that will continue throughout the movie. The tension in this scene is built up through the use of sound and dark, ominous visuals. The use of the score and the mysteriousness of the shark's attack creates an atmosphere of dread, making it one of the most iconic and terrifying opening scenes in film history. 2. Inglourious Basterds, 2009. The opening of Inglourious Basterds features a tense and memorable meeting between Nazi Colonel Hans Landa and a family of Jewish refugees. The dialogue is sharp and the tension is palpable, making it one of the most memorable openings in Quentin Tarantino's career. The scene establishes Landa as a cunning and terrifying villain. Tarantino's skillful direction and pacing keep the audience on edge as they wait for the inevitable violence to unfold. The film's opening also sets up the broader themes of vengeance and justice, making it a powerful introduction to the story that follows. La La Land, 2016. The opening of La La Land is a dazzling musical number set on a Los Angeles freeway where hundreds of drivers join in a spontaneous dance. The scene is colorful, vibrant, and energetic, setting the tone for the movie's light-hearted yet heartfelt journey. What makes this opening so memorable is how it immediately introduces the audience to the film's blend of music, dance, and romance. The high-energy dance sequence creates a sense of optimism and sets up the romantic and whimsical nature of the story. It's an unforgettable way to start a film that celebrates dreams, ambition, and love. And that's our top 10 most impressive movie opening scenes. These opening moments not only grab your attention immediately, but also set the stage for the powerful stories that follow. They lay the foundation for incredible cinematic experiences that stay with us long after the credits roll. Thank you so much for watching this.